See all the sheep? Tyson, just poke your head down in there. All the guards live. This is where the Ministry of Justice lives. Westminster Abbey. Charles Darwin. Aww. St. Margaret's Church. Oh wow. Elizabeth Tower.
Those arches are bars. At one point, those were walls. The first train viaduct in the world was a product of a population boom in London. And up ahead, look, there's National Theatre. Horrible, look, brilliant, there's a concrete for a road. We'll stop sometimes. By the time you've seen it, put your camera out.
It's the Royal Theatre.
In your hand. Up to your left, there's a set of yellow, then underline, and then Big Ben. There it is. There's London Westminster. Now you see a blue crane. There's two white towers below that crane. That's Westminster Abbey. That's the whole reason why it's here is Westminster. That is the minster, the church that is west of the city of London, the Westminster. So if you look right, you'll see it's Westminster.
Somerset House.
Now if you look left, you'll see Strand. All the way down Strand, you'll see Trafalgar Square. At the start, that's all the Christmas lights. There's Nelson's Column all the way down here.
Getting ready for Christmas.
There's many experiences swirl about those sites there in the basements and in the crowds and apparating at night. But in the daytime, there's one specific man. In the 19th century, grey suit and a top hat, that only appears in the daytime. And he watches the shows, apparently. And say, good luck. You look for him, you see a ghost, good luck. Going down there in the Theatre Royal. Got the actors of the Second World War. Keep looking right, and what you'll see is bomb marks painted into the stone, staunch reminder of eclipse. Wrap around the side as you come against it. There it is. All around the other side as well.
That's bomb markings from the Blitz.
And to the right as well, UK News, a big joke done for that tattoo. Highest civil court, criminal court is the old
Highest court.
One of 10 sets of dragons descending in London. Now in folklore, dragons are underbelly, soft, and so for centuries they will lay on boards of gold and mountains. That's the core mythology. They have arms which are the wings. European dragons have 4 legs and wings on their back.
This dragon's name is Griffin. It's protecting the city of London.
Sure, so everybody. My name's Matt, it's Victor. Demon Barbara Fleet Street, right?
Demon Barbara Fleet Street.
Underneath it, you'll see that classic Barbara symbol. You know what that means? The red, the white, the blue represents the Demon Barbara surgeon. The next Barbara is the one who's the movie teeth, the movie limbs, all sorts. bursting the balcony doors and died fighting the flames up there. It survived the blitz. Really think about it. Here still to this day. All around it, all the buildings had to be remade. Truly awesome. Thing was spotlights all over the area celebrating the pilots up in the sky. To our right, coming up, you see a statue to the firefighters inside the building.
At the first fire of London, there was a scaffolding on a tower on this church, and everything below was burning, but the scaffolding caught fire or something and twisted on itself and collapsed, and the dust was what put the fire out. There was so much dust to put the fire out.
The final thing about St Paul's, rather than the fact that, of course, Diana is married inside there, Duke Wellington is buried inside there. On the top of it are 2 golden pilots. And you'll see them all over London. If there's a government building, you can get drunk. It's insane. All of it. You want it? Have it.
When pirates were caught, people would come here.
People fight. They were so drunk to sing a song. You get to London Tower Bridge. You're in the gateway to London. London proper began once you go past the bridge. It says Belfast to your left. You can imagine that pirate being taken across London Bridge to the left. All the towns swimming up the parachutes, taken across the embankments, and to our right, all the way where you can see that blue and white building, that's there, that's Execution Dock down over there. You can go to a tavern and have the same kind of ale that those pirates did at the church there. They set the stairs. The Bastille Bridge is not like Conqueror, 1066. No idea someone could make something like this. And then the tower was built. It was like the Norman equivalent of the Death Star when this thing turned up. It broke people's minds. It was painted white in lime, so when the sun hit it, it dazzled anyone that looked upon it. It's known as the White Tower, and then the Bloody Tower. In today's world, the White Tower. It has many different purposes. At 926 years old, it was a mint, an armory, a menagerie, a prison, a torture chamber, and a tourist attraction. Look behind, and you'll see Tower Bridge, looking very nice. And here comes our
the middle tower. The ship was at Normandy on D-Day.
We're in communication with all the boats you see on the river today. That's the Shard of Glass.
Western Europe's tallest building, called the Shard of Glass, where a guy climbed it with suction cups and spent a year in jail.
The architecture that keeps falling down. London Bridge. If you don't believe me, because some people don't, some people think Tower Bridge is London Bridge. If you don't believe me, they've written it on the side. Now, several bridges have spanned this section of the river. The first to build a bridge here were the Romans over 2,000 years ago. Now, that bridge was torn down by a horde of Vikings that came up the Thames, and that's where we're actually called to get the nursery on. Now, the previous bridge to this one was sinking in the mud. It was taken down brick by brick, Independence Street Railway Bridge.
The bridge, or at least the second one, is over Lake Havasu in Arizona. It was sinking, so they had to take it down, and they sold it to a guy who took it to America.
During the Second World War, they were worried the station would get bombed during the blitz in London. So they took the glass roof down, they stored it in a warehouse for safety. Now if you look at the station here, you'll see it's perfectly intact. It didn't get bombed, thankfully. But the warehouse in Kent did, so we lost that glass roof. And they never replaced it. There's a lot of history in that room.
This tavern has been here for over 400 years.
It's where Samuel Pepys, the famous, and that's because this is where the Romans thought to have landed when they first came up the Thames and proclaimed the city of Londinium, just here on your right hand side.
This is where they think the Romans first landed and claimed the city of London.
One, two. Have a look on your left. You'll see a white round building there with a thatched roof underneath. This is a replica to Shakespeare's Globe Theatre on your left hand side. Now, if you went to see a Shakespearean performance of the Globe, it would be done in the traditional style. So there would be no lights or sound effects, just as it would have been in the time of Shakespeare. Now, the only sense to run shows at the Globe up until the end of the Now, St Paul's Cathedral, Sir Christopher Wren's masterpiece, stands at 365 feet tall. It was opened to the public in 1709 and took 35 years to construct. Now, on this boat, we actually span the tidal terrace.
These pillars are from the first railway bridge
If you look at the pillars on the road
that
bridge,
crossed
you'll
the
see
tank.
on the wall there's some metal chains. And you'll see a lot of these metal chains along the embankments and on the walls of the river. And that's because we experience very strong currents in the River Thames. So they are put in place to make sure if anyone falls in, they've got something to grab on. It's to replace the old Victorian cement. So you can see how much we've dropped over the last hours. Now, whilst you're looking at the wall on the right, can everyone see the green lines heads underneath the lampposts? Now they were put in place as a flood defensive line system. So when the water got up to the line's heads, the local authority would have contacted businesses in the air, naval vessels.
Some more dragons protecting the city.
They would have gone on that boat there.
This was the Royal
Now they've got a new boat today, it's called the Gloriana. But they do keep that one for certain occasions, for when Harry's back in town. It's because it's the spare.
Somerset House was built on the river. The river used to flow underneath that arch.
English means beach or shoreside.
For £20,000 a night, you can stay in the top suites. You get a butler.
It's actually the oldest thing you'll see in London today. It dates back over 3,500 years.
Really?
So it's older than the city.
That obelisk is 3,500 years old. It's the oldest thing.
Make sure they wave back at you, alright? It's important. The captain's giving you a help here. Here we go, give them a wave. Hello, folks. Hello. See you right. Now, there is another door. Give it this. As part of the Millennium celebrations back in the year 2000. There's a short-term number in there. That's the Palace of Westminster. It's the second palace to stand on this site. This one's been here for around 170 years, and it took nearly 50 years to construct. And if you go and have a look around, you'll see quite very intricate in its design. And written around the whole building in Latin is the Lord's Prayer. Now it's more commonly known in the UK as the Houses of Parliament. The tower's official name is the Elizabeth Tower.
The Elizabeth
So
Tower,
Big Ben just
is the bell.
strikes on the hour every hour. On the quarter past, half past and quarter to, you'll hear the Westminster chimes. Big Ben's going to chime.
slow down.
St. Thomas is where Florence Nightingale started. Of course, this is the Modern building, but this is where she started. He is the center of London.
You used to be able to play in the fountains. Nowadays, it's the man who bought Buckingham House.
George III.
And he changed it then and had it renovated, improved and increased in size. Then changed to Buckingham House. Up on the right hand side. The Pall Mall stretches ahead of us. Fine gentlemen's clubs down here, which thankfully they've come into the 21st century and started allowing women to go in, but until recently women were not allowed in the clubs in Pall Mall.
Florence Nightingale right there.
So turning right here, up into Waterloo Place, making our way to the Circus.
The statue of Eros. He's made out of aluminium. Piccadilly Square, basically Times Square.
Premieres take place, and Regent Street ahead of place. We're going to be stopping for windows at a few moments time. Left hand side, there it is, St. James Piccadilly, Florida's famous churches, but that was Wren's personal favourite church.
How many things
thing
did
about
he
this
design?
church,
How many things did he design?
53 churches.
53 churches, and this was his favorite, Wren's favorite church.
So dressed, he's retired
This is
now.
going to be an advent calendar.
Really, they passed the baton on to a great designer. Really is a man.
What those? Oh, you want candy? An hour and a half late, but we're in Austria. Us.